understand. I just realized that it was not set up as public. It was unlisted. But anyway, I don't know. There was some good information in there, but I will just continue on. OPXY, Café, you know the vibes. Let's go. So if I have that going on and I want to extend the length of this bar, I think you Shift plus duplicates it to the next section. So let's see. Right? That's pretty cool. So we need 4 bars. We need like this. So from here, we might go into arranger mode and create a couple of scenes that make sense here. For example, we might mute some of these things like this. Scene 1 could be this. Yo, what's up, man? Dark Soul Warrior 96. Hey, appreciate you. Do you know about this? It's called the OPXY. All right, so I'm gonna arrange some scenes on here now. So that's 1. 2 could be this. 3 could be this. be this. Now 4 needs to be. Yo, what's going on, man? It's almost time for us to meet up, man. Holiday season is upon us. Never heard of it until now, but that's awesome. Hey, that's what's up, man. Appreciate you. Subs are what it's about on YouTube here, isn't it? So I appreciate that. Reminds me of a Donkey Kong. Oh, that's cool. I actually have a. That's funny you say that. There's a song that I have. If you care to look it up, let me think of the name of it. That's on streaming services. Okay. So there's a song on an album that I released. It's called Player 3 Has Entered the Game. If you care to look it up, and it's under my artist name Khordmaster. And when I released that, a couple of people said that it does have a Donkey Kong theme to it, or a feel to it, even though I wasn't inspired by Donkey Kong, but hence the name. It's about my daughter, Player 3. She's the third person of our family. And so, yeah, check it out if you'd like to. But yeah, appreciate you. I hate how you look. Honestly, I don't like. Wow, someone came in here, and YouTube is good at hiding things. Someone said, I hate how you look. Honestly, I don't like you. Oh, man. Do I show this just because it did make me laugh? But I don't know. We don't have time for that. We're trying to make the music here. But all right, let's keep going. So arranger mode is super fast. So we can come in here and just jump to different sections easily, like this. Just gotta laugh it off. Haters gonna hate. Be like, yeah, this is true. This is true. So one thing that I want to be able to do on here a little bit faster and more effectively is sample quickly. So for example, I can go, maybe I'm jumping around too much, but I can go into I can call track 7 and track 8 by default, like my sample tracks kind of thing. Let's explore that because I don't have anything recorded to those tracks at the moment. So let's explore that and see how easy, or actually no, not 7 and 8, maybe just 8. Because 7, I think by default, 7 by default. Oh yeah, okay, we're gonna have to block someone. Yeah, actually not block. Let's just put timeout. Let's say timeout for 10 minutes. So if you stick around for 10 minutes, that means that you want to be here. It's connected to your computer and you can change the sound from there, right? No, not correct. Not right at all, actually. It's you can do that for sure. I know, exactly. Just like he's like, you know what? Like, this is the direction. Yes, that's okay. So, and my man, Why Not, who's in here, owns one of these as well. That's my guy right there. You can check his stuff out as well. But yeah, no, it's self-contained. You can do everything right on there, right on the device itself. Right now, it is connected to my phone via this USB-C cable that's sending audio to the phone, and this microphone is connected to the device. So it's a self-contained device. And one of the things that I think is important when you're talking about making music or whatever your art or your craft is having the right gear. And I'll say that as like a single thing, not like a whole bunch of pieces of gear, but having the right thing in terms of like something that you feel excited to use and not compelled to use. And last night, I was like vibing with this thing, and multiple days, since getting my second one here, I was vibing with it. And so, yeah, it's cool to learn different things about it. It's cool how immediate it is. There's always going to be more things you want to see come to it, in my opinion. But for now, we're having fun. That's all that matters when you're a creator, right? So what I was saying is going over here. Okay, so there might be a bug on here, and I'm gonna try it right now in real time and see if this messes up the same way. But there's different ways of sampling on here. There's drum sampler where you can chop stuff, and then there's like, I guess you say melodic sampler. Excuse me. Oh, that's even more cool since it can be exactly. Yeah, that's what makes this so special, is that you can just have it with you and just take it out and start making music immediately, and it boots up super fast. The battery's super, like, very impressive. It's really dope. Hey Moby, what up, man? It's nice to have a device you can take out of the dungeon. Exactly, best portable music making device in my opinion. Yeah, yeah, I think that's true. I think that other things, like people have been comparing this to, the new MPC Live that came, or MPC Live 3, right, that came out. Midlife Synthesis has a really good video that I watched recently on it, because this was the same price as that for a while. This was like 16.99 when it was on sale, and yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cool and interesting things that were brought up, but one of the things that really stuck out to me is he was talking about the amount of sounds that you have on the MPC Live. Excuse me. Let me clear my throat one sec. Let me clear my throat. That you have on there, you have so much more sonic capabilities on there, right? Um, but to some, that's a good thing, and to some, that's not a good thing, right? So I don't know. It's like having what you have here and just kind of leaning into it, and just it's I don't know. You get some unexpected results sometimes. Make some dubstep. There you go. No, you should check the price for it first before you consider getting one, because it's not. I don't know what your financial situation is, but pretty much no matter what anyone's financial situation is for this thing, it's something that you have to really think about getting. I remember a smaller device similar to that one, MPK Mini Mark III, but all these devices. Yeah, there's no shortage of different options that are out there, and most of them can do almost everything that you need to do. Um, but yeah, this is special. This definitely is special. Taking the MPC live on a plane or a cafe is. Yeah, dude. I mean, at some point in the near future, maybe I might get one of those on loan from Zounds to try out. I also might not do it, but I might get it if there's a window of time where I'm like, intrigued to check it out. I was very intrigued to check it out when it first was unveiled, and now I'm less so, just because it's going to take away creative time with something like this, or Ableton, as I'm making a lot of great um, headway in understanding and having fun with. So why not? Did you get Omnisphere 3? I'm curious. Now, the other thing I was going to check here is I wanted to sample my voice and make a sound or something like that, and see if this bug happens again. Because when I try to do that on the melodic sampler on here, on the latest version, it doesn't crash or freeze, but it keeps you in that sample screen and you can't get out of it. So I want to see if that happens again. I have to almost get ready to leave anyway. So if that happens, that might be my cue to leave. So I'll say bye now. But if it doesn't happen, then maybe we'll make some more music for a few more minutes. Let's try it. So my mic is going to go out when I go into sampler mode. So we're taking track 8, and we're going to try to sample just a sound melodically here and see if it actually works this time. Test mic check 1 2. Test mic check 1 2. Test mic check 1 mic check 1 2. Test mic check 1 2. Test mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Test mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Mic check. It worked this time. But test mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Oh, okay. So this is the multi-sample engine versus the sampler versus the drum. All right, so I need to wrap my brain around this really quick. One sec. Ocho says, is it possible to sample music from off your phone and chop it? Great question. 100% yes. I'm happy to report that it is possible to do that now, with the new slice mode by Transients on here. And it works super well. Now, what I was just saying, I'm not going to do it right now because it takes a little bit. I'm going to do almost definitely going to do another live stream after my piano lesson, like in a couple hours or something. So you can definitely hop in that one. I've not gotten Omnisphere. The only software sounds I use are Rose or Orchestra. Very cool. Okay, okay, that's cool, man. So do you have the like the official Rhodes plugin? I have 2 from them, and it sounds incredible, but I don't use it because it does not let you press up or down or left or right on the piano, from my understanding, on your, not piano, on your keyboard, on my MacBook keyboard to navigate presets. And I have to be able to do that in any plugin that I'm using. I'm not the guy to use my mouse to click a plugin, a preset, and then play it and then click another one. Like that's takes me out of the whole vibe. But the sounds are incredible. But I don't know if you've experienced that or if that's even an issue with you. All right, so track 8 has multi-sampler. Yeah, word. They have some great ones. Maybe I'll check it out again a little bit. That's kind of cool to hear that you just use that, only that. Rhodes or orchestra sample library. You have to let me know about that orchestra sample library too. I'm curious. Might be set up for MIDI program changes to change presets. Yeah, I'll have to check that out as well. Because, yeah, there's a few things with it. The simplest way is just being able to just do it like I do in Omnisphere or anything else with the keyboard, the computer keyboard. But the more advanced way, like especially when I'm gonna explore using this as an Ableton controller as well, which is not that enticing to me because this keyboard is not better than like my keyboard C that I have in my book bag. The rest I use hardware since. Okay, gotcha. Interesting. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely check that out a little bit more. Now, what I was just saying is because I was in multi-sampler mode, if I just sampled my voice there, it only went to that one key, which that's of course how multi-sampler works. However, if I go into sampler, try the same thing. I think this is where it was freezing, so let's try that one more time. Not freezing now. That's a good thing. But then I know it does this loop thing again, and let me just take, okay, loop off. Pretty cool. And then you might want to add some. Okay, I have to go. I don't want to be rushing to piano lesson. See you guys later. Thanks for joining. I'll almost definitely be doing another one of these later. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks for joining.